Okay, and welcome to another video tour for City of Heroes. This one we're going to be focusing in on a mission that, once completed, should invoke a giant monster known as the Kronos Titan. Basically, it's a really big robot. So, let's enter. The Kronos is supposed to spawn outside the mission after mission is completed. And before I go any further, I better suit up by the power of Statesman. Okay, and it looks like I basically have to stop all wildflower agents, which I'm going to have to conclude. This mission is a defeat all. This is a Zeus Titan from the Malta group. Their other robot would be considered its little brother, the Hercules Titan. Basically, the Zeus Titan here is what you get when two Hercules units combine and merge into one. And the Kronos Titan is the bigger brother to both of those. With luck, we'll be seeing the Kronos after this mission. Alright, it's always good to take a Malta Sapper out. That gun of theirs can definitely cause a problem. It can drain your endurance right out of you with a couple of hits, if it hits you. Okay, so let's move on. Head this way. We'll take the Sapper out fast. And we got another Zeus here to deal with. If you take down enough Zeus Titans from the Malta group, you will get yourself a badge. I already have the badge for that. I also have the badge from facing Kronos on an earlier adventure with this character, but we're still going to bring him out anyway for the purposes of this video. Let's hop up here. We got anyone up here? We sure do. Operation engineers, they just love to bring down those stupid remote guns of theirs. The gun can't harm me, of course, but basically, in a nutshell, it's just one more enemy to fight and spend time with. Let's get him out of the way. There. Let's hop down. Got an idea. Let's do a little taunting and a little pulling. See if we can round everyone up as close as we can. That should be about right. Let's bring down the lightning. It never fails to surprise me that some targets manage to survive that. They must have made a saving throw or something to resist some of the damage. I don't know. No matter. Basically, what stops an engineer there from bringing that gun out is if you can attack it, or one of my armor powers here has a taunt aura effect on it. So basically, if I get close enough to it, the taunt aura will instead prompt it to attack me. So I don't have to waste time with those gun units that they bring down. Let's get my little sprint power turned on so we can move a little bit better. And let's take a cruise up to the next level. Looks like I have a little ambush here. Yes. That's right, Malta. Fear the power of Ultra Statesman. Successor to the original Statesman. Yes, for those that may not realize, I made this character as a tribute to the original Statesman, who has since become deceased in game lore. They decided to kill him off for reasons that remain a little dubious, but while it does advance the game lore a bit, yes. I mean, after all, the whole city and world must now learn to survive without the power of Statesmen around to shield them. But this character, from a role-playing standpoint, was trained by Statesmen, had similar power already, and he researched the Well of the Furies that made Statesmen an incarnate, and he made himself an incarnate of a different manner than Statesman was. So basically the same technique that was used to destroy Statesman would not work on this character. That's from a role-playing standpoint. This character is not unkillable, of course. There are some things in the game that can defeat it, mainly the Hamidan, but the Hamidan is a unique case. Elevator's there. Do we have anything here to deal with, or nay? Nay. Okay, then. We'll just head out to the next level. In fact, what the heck, let's just go ahead and open up our whole map here. Looks to be the final level of the map, that's a good thing. I guess we'll start off with this way. I suspect Dr. Lamar is down the other way, but as this appears to be a defeat all... Yeah. The question is now, can I solo the Kronos Titan? Or should I recruit others? Hard to say what I'll do yet. Haven't decided. When you smash this lab equipment, it'll explode, and the chemicals in it will either give you a debuff or a buff that will last for a short while. Well, you know, looks like I got stimulated. I can recover my stamina a little bit faster. Ah, a Hercules, the younger brother to the Zeus. There's no badge for beating Hercules Titans, but when one group of Malta charges at you and attacks, if there are two Hercules in that group, here's what you do. First you bring the first one down to about half health, then you do the same for the second one, and then you sit back and deal with other Malta in that group, because those two Hercules will eventually decide to transform and combine into a Zeus. When that happens, you'll get experience monetary reward for, like you normally do, for beating a Hercules, and then you can take on the Zeus for an even more reward, as well as the idea of badge progress. So that's what you need to do whenever you come across two Hercules in one attack group from Malta. Just damage them both and let them merge into a healthy Zeus. If we're really lucky, perhaps on this level, we might find two Hercules in one group. Now, it has to be two Hercules from the same attack group. If multiple groups of Malta attack you and each one has only one Hercules, do not expect them to combine. Okay. Looks like I just got more stimulation there from that chemical explosion. Let me take out this guy here. Anything that can boost your stamina recovery for even a short while is always should be considered as a good thing. And we'll take down this last one just for the heck of it. Okay. Looks like this room got cleared out. Also, for the sake of expediency, I have myself set to normal enemy spawn size levels, just because I want to get through this mission and get to the Kronos. Now, if for some reason the Kronos does not spawn after this mission, at the end of the story arc is a mission where you can still face it, just not as an ambush. We have a Zeus and an engineer. No big deal. As you can see, its missiles are not really harming me. Those blue beams are sapper beams, and those would be a slight threat if they can hit me. But that's the thing, first I gotta get past my defenses. I made sure that when I built this character and designed it that its resistances would be sufficiently high, but that its defenses to many attacks would also be high. And as the game has progressed over the years, defense is what counts. Again, this character is not unkillable, it just takes a lot to kill him. Another engineer there, but that's okay. They can just wait while I mop up these two. Always good to attack it before they even try to summon the gun unit of theirs. Ah, there's the person I'm supposed to find. Ah, what the heck. Let's go for a touch of overkill. Okay. She's safe. She'll find her way out on her own. Ah, and here's the boss. First, let's get rid of this grunt. He's of no consequence. Omnivore Red 770. I gotta admit, Malta does come up with some interesting names for some of their boss characters. And yeah, he's of the gunslinger variety of Malta, and the gunslingers all do act like rough, tough cowboys. To me, they're more on par with Yosemite Sam, but that's just me. Okay, well, it looks like I got them all, but let's take a look at the map here. Okay, I see no indications of anything missing. Better make sure I got my other things here activated. Okay, still looks like I cleared out this map. Let's go ahead and check the other level. It's always possible on a defeat all that you miss somebody. No big deal. Still no sign of anything. And as I use my tab button to try to cycle through enemy targets, I'm still not locking on to anything. Alright, we'll go to this next level. I still see nothing. Interesting. Well, I wonder, where'd you go? Let's see here. Let's see here. Anything? Anything? No. Hope the mission's not bugged. That would stink. I hate that when that happens. That's the exit. Let's head back up and check around here. It is quite possible that I missed someone. It's also possible on rare occasions for a mission to be bugged where an enemy spawns off the map and where you can't even reach him. That is an unfortunate happenstance at times, because when it happens, basically you have to either exit and restart the whole mission with a reset and hope it doesn't bug again, or you wait for customer service to decide to drop in and do something. If I were to have missed one, yep, it would have to be in here. Well, that's okay. We found it. And again, no big deal. It's easy to miss something. I'm surprised it did not show up on the map, though, as a red arrow to indicate that it had been missed. But that's okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see if Kronos wants to come out and play. Our lovely loading screens. Yay, I got a recipe. Oh joy. Uh-oh. I'm hearing what sounds like giant footsteps. Kronos! Alright. As you can see, he's not really that able to affect me. Let me try to zoom out a bit and try to get a good view of him here on the camera. As you can see, he's a big one. He's basically an oversized Zeus Titan. So, let's engage in battle. Okay, looks like we're going to need a little extra firepower. Let me bring out one of my temporary pet Shivans and my incarnate Lord pets. I basically have the Kronos taunted. And looks like my pet Shivan's being kind of useless right now, but that can happen at times. Okay, Shivan's back up on his feet, that's good. There we go. Wow, he actually managed to injure me a bit. Let's bring out my other temp power here, just for the heck of it. It was nice, though, to hear those clanking footsteps as soon as I got outside. That told me the mission was definitely a success and was the one that would spawn the Kronos. Let's reload my stamina a bit. And looks like my super strength rage is going to have a little stamina loss there, so that's alright. Is going down from the looks of it. This is the real question of, will he last? Will my pets be able to last some of them? And just for grins, I threw another temp power at him to see if it would work, but it looks like it did as expected. Now the beauty about it is even if my incarnate pets do the big fade, I can still have more Shivans I can summon once the other one's down. The main trick is to keep Kronos focused on me so he doesn't go around blasting the pets, because they won't have what it takes to survive an attack from the Kronos. And as he's a robot, energy damage is usually a good thing to have, so we call down the lightning again on him. Uh-oh. And I need to slow down a notch and let my blue bar reload a notch. last thing I want be to run out of stamina in this fight. Have all my armors and defenses drop. I'll combine 3 of my greens into 1 blue. And then we'll just tap a temp power there to see what other inspirations I get. Again, as you can see, despite the fact this is a giant monster, his ability to injure me is extremely limited. But I, with the aid of my pets, however, can injure him. And my Shivan just dropped. So I'm going to conjure up another one. Looks like I'm receiving a tell about joining an incarnate trial run, but at the moment I'm a little bit occupied. Kronos has a rather interesting mechanical roar. So far we've managed to hit him pretty good, and my incarnate pets just did the big fade. They're automatic despawning. Not good. It's going to be a while till they recharge. But if the Shivan can hold itself together... Alright, looks like someone wants to join the fun. That's perfectly fine. I have every confidence in my ability to continue to solo this thing, but his health looks to be moving up a little bit faster than I would count it on. And let me cast my Incarnate Heal here to do something for my Shivan so that it stays alive. Yep, he's starting to regenerate a little bit more, so that's okay. This is to be expected. Let's see what my teammate here brings to the table in terms of anything. It's going to be about a few minutes until my incarnate pets can rejuvenate themselves and be resummoned. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I didn't see my blue bar getting that low, so I got to pause for a second. Okay, looks like someone else wants to hop in. We'll see what they can bring to the table. The main thing is dropping my stamina so much is not necessarily the Kronos, but when my super strength rage powers down, I do take a stamina loss. And we certainly can't have that. Let me conjure up another temple pet here. Looks like that'll be the last one of the Amy temp pets that I can spawn, but that's alright. No real major need to reload that power. There goes my Shivan. Yep, looks like the pal that joined me is not an incarnate, so he can't summon up Lord Vets. That's alright. It was fun to fight him solo, but there's no shame in getting some help. And we have another person here who's not necessarily an incarnate. Up here. That's what I'm looking for. Charge up the old damage a bit more. Lightning again. Knock him down on that. And that's it. Okay, looks like one of the teammates is gonna disappear and return on a different character to provide something a little different for the team. Which is good because, quite frankly, I have nothing against scrappers. I have a few myself, but they were definitely not doing much more than scratching its pain. Okay, he's now completely recovered. Okay then. And ladies and gentlemen, we have now finished round 1 against the Kronos. We are now about to enter round 2. The bell has rung. Round 2, fight. Ultra Statesman is easily holding his own against the Kronos. His sidekick Slithering Sam is doing what he can to assist. The Kronos is barely able to injure Ultra Statesman. Unfortunately, Kronos' ability to self-repair and regenerate is trumping the attacks. Ultra Statesman sends out a call to arms for a reinforcement to arrive. Ultra Statesman is biding time to help out, to wait for his incarnate pets to recharge so that he can hit Kronos with a massive attack. More reinforcements have arrived. Excellent. Ultra Statesman is still holding his own against the Kronos with ease. This is an even match so far, ladies and gentlemen. The Kronos Titan is still doing what it can to destroy him, but its attacks are doing no good. The only thing keeping this battle going is the fact that Kronos' regeneration rate is outpacing the damage it's receiving. But help is apparently on the way in the form of reinforcements to the team. Question is, will they be enough? see what they bring to the table. We have yet another scrapper, and a stalker decided to join. Okay, the scrapper is an incarnate, and so is the stalker. And it looks like this. The stalker has pets to summon. This is a good thing. And the Kronos is taking a little bit of damage, folks. He's been dented again, but he is still rejuvenating and roaring like a great beast. And Ultra Statesman himself takes a small dent. It's unbelievable, folks. Ultra Statesman continues to fight on. Nothing can stop Ultra Statesman. This battle could go on forever. This is like the clash of yin and yang and matter and antimatter, where one must cancel the other out. Is this the irresistible force having met the immovable object? Perhaps not. It looks like the tide is now turning, and Kronos tightens again. Someone wants to know where exactly the Kronos is in. Ah, it's Redeemed Clock Royal. He is allied with Ultra Statesman in the past. And it looks like he's part of a league and cannot actually join the team, but that's alright. Ultra Statesman now smiles as his incarnate lore pets have re-energized. And he can call them back into play to really bring a 1-2 punch to the Kronos. Round 2 is proceeding well, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we will not have a round 3. Yes, the Kronos is now hurting, ladies and gentlemen. The Kronos is being staggered. Ultra Statesman and his team have him on the ropes. Yes, indeed, the Kronos is no longer able to repair itself faster than it can be damaged. The Kronos is hurting, ladies and gentlemen. And where does the Kronos get this near infinite supply of missiles that it keeps hitting Ultra Statesman with? It is uncanny. Ultra Statesman goes for the lightning strike and for the win! And Slithering Sam delivers the kill shot. And the Kronos falls on top of Ultra Statesman. But that's okay, it doesn't affect Ultra Statesman in the slightest. See, he walks out completely unscathed. He is a hero. And Ultra Statesman gets his 2 reward merits for facing down the Kronos, as well as everyone else getting the shiny badge for defeating Kronos that Ultra Statesman already had. And the badge for beating the Kronos is known as Master of Olympus. Ultra Statesman and his team have shown that they are indeed Masters of Olympus for beating the Kronos Titan. Okay, everyone. Sorry if my little Howard Cosell imitation there was bad, but it's been a while since I've tried to imitate him. In any event, this is going to be a cut, a print, and that's a wrap for this video of City of Heroes. Hope you enjoyed the giant monster fight against the Kronos Titan, and we will see you in our next video.